Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I am going to be showing you how I made this outfit from jeans that I thrifted. First off, we are going to cut out the outfit from that aspect that I am touching. You're going to cut out the jean from there. Then second off, we are going to open it at one end. We are going to open it at that end. After opening, this is what we have. So we are going to do the same to the other leg of the jean. So this is it. So we are going to place them together, front to front. So I'm going to mark out my measurements. And I'm going to explain how I measured it. So this is the measurement. You can see one side is slanting out. That's going to be the side that will be held together by the rope. So that's the open side, and this is the side that will be stitched together in place. And from here to here I measured my shape, my lower waist, and from here to here I measured my hip measurement. I divide my measurement into two. Now from there to there is my up to hip, which is like 5 because it is a low-waisted skirt. Because it's a low-waisted skirt, my up to hip is 5. And at that very point of my up to hip is where I measure my hip divided by 2. I measured my hip divided by 2. And this is my preferred length. That is my preferred length for the skirt. So after cutting out, this is what we have: the front piece and the back piece together. So that's my waist measurement and that's my hip measurement. So that's how you keep those tape to measure your hip straight up to that end. From one end to the other, you measure your hip and you measure your waist at those points that I am pointing, and you're up to hip 5. Up to hip 5. That's where I measure my hip exactly at where the up to hip is. So this is what we are having for cutting out. So we are going to move further to bending the upper part, which is going to serve as our waist. So we are bending the waist side. Then we are going to stitch together the shorter side where we want to. The shorter side that's not going to be free. We have two sides. The shorter side that is a little bit more straight. So we are going to stitch it together. So for this other part, we are going to be using this extra jean to actually pipe it at that end. So after bending one end of the jean that we have cut out to pipe, so this is what we have. So I'm going to fold it into two. First off, I'm going to fold one part. You see there are two, so I'm going to fold the two differently. I'm going to fold them into two. Then I'm going to use an iron to straighten it. Then I'm going to actually fold the edges inwardly too. Just like that. So I'm going to move over to iron it, and you're going to see what I'm talking about, because right now I know you do not understand what I'm talking about. So when I iron it, you're gonna see. So here I have ironed it, and you can see it is folded into two now, and then the edges are also folded into two. When I open it, you can see. Exactly. So now we're going to use it to pipe out the open edges of the skirt. So before we do that, we are going to cut out 1 inch so that our measurement will still be in place. So that's it. So we are going to go over to piping. After piping, this is what we have. So this is where we are going to put holes so we can use in tying the rope at one side of the skirt. So right now we are going to cut out for the pleats, to do the pleats on the skirt. So after cutting out the other colored jean, which is deeper, we are going to open it into two, just like we have always done, just like we did for the others. So after that, we are going to cut it into two equal parts.
Actually cut it out from here.
We're going to cut it into two equal parts
for the pleats. If it's not enough, we can actually cut out from here too. to make it longer for the pleats. Now that we have
After cutting, this is what we have. So we are going to join
one
one of the free edges together so it can be long enough to do the pleats.
So the next step is to actually imagine it.
So this is how I want to pleat it. This is the design of the pleat. This is how I want to do the pleats. So I'm going to be using my machine to hold the pleats. I'm going to use my machine directly to stitch the pleats in place. But if you can't do that, you can actually pin the pleats together before going towards the machine to hold it in place
first. Then I iron it. Then I stitch.
Yeah, after sewing with my machine, I'm going to head over to iron. Yep, and this is how the pleats
look. Going to like mark out where the pleat is going to.
So I am going to I'm going to attach the pleats to the skirt. So right there on my skirt, I have marked how I want to attach it. So I am going to be attaching it this other way. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to place the pleats like that and attach it to the skirt too. When I turn it over, it can look neat. So after attaching, this is what we have. Now it's coming in place. Everything is coming together and it's looking really, really pretty.
Isn't it cute?
So after attaching this pleats, that's what we have. So right now I'm going to do my holes in the market. It's called eyelets. So I'm going to do my holes at the two free edges in the market so I can use the rope to pipe it in place.
And we're going to fix it.
You can see how pretty it looks. And I'm going to iron my pleats and put everything in order. So this is the rope I will be using for the holes or the eyelets. So I'm turning my rope over with my safety pin. Yeah, this is what we are talking about exactly.
Hello, my baby. She's doing something. Oh, my baby.
Okay, so this is what the end product looks like. I actually styled it with a tie that I made also. Yeah, this is how the skirt looks like. The back view, the front view, you can see everything. The side view, everything is so pretty. So this is what it looks like after fixing the holes in the market. And you can see I also made a belt for it. Yeah, I made a belt for it where I fixed the I made a loop for it where I fixed the belt, and you can see how it's adding up. So if you found this helpful, can you please subscribe to my channel and follow for more? Thank you. Hit the subscribe button and anticipate for my next video. Love you all.